The AC-130 needs a buff. Let's talk about it. Alright, so the AC-130. If you guys have watched the press beta videos and you're wondering where the AC-130 was, it was there. People were using it. It was aggressively bad. And it's hard to get on target, right? And that's what the AC-130 should struggle with, is getting on target. But the problem with the AC-130 is even when it gets on target, it's not doing enough damage to matter. I've had only one instance of the AC-130 actually getting to target and being able to hover for like about 20 seconds. So it's like fighting the infantry on the ground. And it lost to a Verba squad in a 1v1 essentially. So my proposed buffs here, right, is essentially making it a glass cannon where it's hard to get it to target, and no matter what, the AC-130 is going to be hard to get to target. But once it's on target, you should be able to punish the players for letting you get the AC-130 over target. And the only way to do that is by just doing a raw damage increase. I know that there's this like thing about how the 105 isn't as great and dandy and all that kind of shit as other munitions, but it's still a 105. And if it's hitting infantry in the open, it doesn't matter what, like, it doesn't matter. You're getting hit by a artillery round to the fucking head. So it should be doing more damage and punishing players for, not having a proper AA net up where a AC-130 can fly overhead and kill your infantry for you. I'm not saying that the TTK should be like, fucking 3 seconds or something crazy small like that. It should probably be like a TTK of like from 5 to 7 seconds on like the medium-sized squads. That's essentially where I wanted to go with it. I don't think it needs more chaff. I don't think it needs more anything else. I think just the raw power, the strength of it, when it gets over target, it should be feared. So it should be able to kill infantry, not just in the open, but also in buildings too. But again, when I got it over target for 20 seconds and engaging targets in the open, not in the woods, like in the grass, in the field, shooting, it lost a 1v1 to a Verba squad. So this is a pretty quick, super easy kind of video. Like there's just no reason the AC-130 should be that bad. It doesn't even have a niche. It's just a straight throwaway of points. You're wasting points in your air deck. You're wasting points by bringing it out. It's a pure waste. I mean, I guess if you brought more stuff with it, like the Hellfires and the Griffin missiles, then maybe it would do more damage, and then maybe it's more worth it. But if you're doing that, you're bumping the price up to 270 points, and that's 270 points out of the air tab, and then that's 270 points that you're going to use to deploy it, and it's going to die. It is going to die, and it's going to have minimal effects even with that, unless if for some reason the Griffin missiles now are just like god tiers or something like that, and the Hellfires against infantry is just amazing. But yeah, I just had to get that off of my chest. I had to talk about that for a little bit. If you guys want to, we still have copies of Broken Arrow going out. What is today's date? Today's Wednesday. Oh, so today we have a copy of Broken Arrow going out today. At the time of this recording, I don't know when it'll get out. And then it's over my Discord, so come to my Discord to see it. Be part of it. It's free to enter. All you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel and then join the Discord. That's it. I'll put your name in to the raffle, and then we roll it live every single day at 5 p.m. CET, which do the conversion for yourself. All right, guys. I love all of you. Oh, one more thing. Sorry. The Patreon. All my Patreon members, I love you dearly. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna start giving you more updates. It is the reason for the Patreon is to support my newborn child. So what better way than to give you guys life updates on him? Start posting more pictures and stuff. I think we're gonna censor his face, but we'll post pictures and all that kind of fun stuff. Thank you so much for you guys for supporting me. And then another little bonus for the Patreon members as well is that the last copy of Broken Arrow, which will be given out on the 16th, is going to be for Patreon members only that one. But the one this week and next week, those are both for everybody, point blank period. Just got to be subscribed to YouTube and then in Discord, and you're in it. But again, I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to my very short, quick Yap Rooney sesh, and I will see you guys soon. Shout out to Something who once convinced a library to rearrange its books by its protagonist's favorite snack. Big props to Agor, who can measure the passage of time by how quickly his socks disappear into the dryer dimension. Applause for Fern, who once hosted a debate between two mirrors about the true meaning of reflection. Major respect to JTT Risky, who can identify every planet by the sound of its gravitational pull on a rubber duck. Cheers to Lufty, who taught a group of mushrooms to perform Hamlet entirely in Morse code using spore clouds. Standing ovation for Maverick, who once convinced a rainbow to loop itself into a pretzel for a charity bake sale. Big ups to Rixon037, who can translate the static between radio stations into bedtime stories for satellites. Kudos to Rich, who once mapped the emotional landscape of a thunderstorm using only sticky notes and interpretive humming. Salute to Scar, who can whistle on a frequency that makes clocks run backwards for exactly 3 seconds. Props to Snigglepenny, who once persuaded a parade of rubber ducks to form a conga line across the international dateline.